Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustriescom/orgs/1NAS to become a member of something great.
I think we are, yep, looks like we're good to go. Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am re-equipping myself for another attempt at the ASD complex. I have tried a couple of nights previously and failed. And this would be like my 3rd attempt at going in. I'm going to go in with my trusted Gallant. I was trying to what do you call it? Brute force my way through using the parallax rifle, which you can see I've got a ton of parallax magazines on me, but I carried like 40 magazines with me in my backpack because there's just so many of them, of these mercenaries in the complex. I mean, hundreds. And I was killing them. And I was killing them. And I was getting injured. And I was killing them. And then eventually it got to a point. Can I add this? I don't think this rifle has any barrel attachments. It doesn't. It only has optics and underbarrel. And I think that was part of the problem. So what I'm planning on doing is not going in with my parallax rifle, even though that is like my favorite weapon of all time right now. It has won me over a lot. The downside is because there are so many of them, I feel like I need to go in with a little bit more on the stealth, sneaking around and stuff like that. Because as soon as okay, let's close this. Because as soon as I attack any of them, whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it's Alt R, not Control R. There we go. As soon as I attack them, I get bum rushed. You know, the 3s and 4s at a time, I was able to handle it. I was able to shoot 3 or 4 guys at a time, but just constant. And the first time I went in there, I still had a ton of ammo with me. I think I had a total of 1,500 rounds, which is a lot, right? And then I had went through like 1,000 rounds and I couldn't find how to get to the files because the steps that I was going down, they basically had it locked down. There's no way to get down there that way. There's got to be a back way or something. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my Gallant, which has been my go-to rifle for eons now. And I want the white one, right? I grabbed the black one, just Night Stalker. And I thought about I did take a sniper rifle the last time, but there's never really an opportunity to use the sniper rifle. Because they're really never that far away from you. Because you're underground, right? Now normally I use this Tau Plus, but I'm starting not to really like the Tau. It seems like it's got too small of an aperture for me to see what I'm doing. Okay, now there's Desert Shadow. That's kind of a yellowish one. But I think I bought a snow one. I thought. Not taking a rail gun or... Now this was the energy assault rifle, which is really cool. I mean, really cool. Okay, let's go to the second page. Bright Star, it's a shotgun. And then there's the Stoneface light machine gun. There's just a generic Gallant. I'm gonna have to buy some ammo because I fully anticipate there being hundreds of guys down there. Now, the last time I went through, I did a corpse run, came back to my body, and I was there, and it had ammo and stuff on it, but I wasn't able to move it from my body to my new body. Somehow that got disabled. Okay. I don't have... I don't see a white version of this rifle. And I also had to claim a couple of my ships because when I died, I left them behind. And that's when I ended the stream. So I couldn't go back. I can't go back to where they were and pick them up. Yeah, I don't think I want the Tau. I think I'm gonna go with there's the Theta Pro. That has an 8 zoom and a touchstone. I also have one that's got a 16 magnification. That's normally what I put on my sniper rifle. Black Prism. This is the one right here. The EE04. It seems to be very quick and snappy, where I can aim if I need to. Okay, let me think about this. 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, okay. And I don't think I want a 3 times holographic, even though that might be good. Let's just put this in there. I'm getting ready to test some sights. Let's put the Scorched in there. The Desert Shadow. It's kind of gray. Okay. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I just want to welcome everybody to the stream. I have Nimue turned off right now. I'm going to turn her on probably before we go on the quest. Before we go on the adventure, I'm going to activate my suit AI. VI, I guess. I should start calling her a VI because she's not really AI. She's VI. And I'm not taking a sniper rifle or a machine gun or a handgun or a knife. Now, let me see if any of these are low light. Reflex is really quick. It's should be super snappy. That's the whole reason why you use reflex, so that you can aim real quick. I already added a light. Okay, Theta Pro. I'm not putting a 16 on there. I can't see why I would. Okay, we got gamma plus, and then the duo. Okay, the duo is times 2, the plus is times 3. There should be low light, but I might have lost that a long time ago. Oh, wait, there it is. Gamma duo low light. Gamma plus low light. We're going to try the gamma plus low light. And the EEOD is, or O8 is, these are military, my understanding. The EEs, Empire of Earth, they're made by Bearing for the Empire. Yeah, get a clear view of your target from afar. Bearing, craftsmanship, durable, 22, tested, can deliver precision. Yeah, of course they're all going to say that. But you'll have to aim time +0, +0, +5. Does that mean it's slower or does that mean it's faster? Recoil smoothness. +10. Okay, these are size 3. My gun can optics up to size 2. Okay, so I can't even use those. Never mind. Aim time +15. Does that mean it's super fast? Well, guess what? We're about to find out the differences. Or at least I'm going to kind of experiment with them. That's the idea. I want something that's pretty snappy, but also gives me a clear shot. Like this one was the 1-2, 1-2. And I can zoom in really close. And it gives me a range. It's got a rangefinder built in. But this is a weapon that doesn't need bullet drop. And I think I can see that orange pretty good. Okay. So let's take a look at the optics. That's what I'm using right now. Aim time +25%. Ooh, that might be just really slow. Thought I could click on this, but it's not letting me. None. And oh, here we go. My mouse wheel just doesn't want to roll right. We'll get back to that one. One. Okay, it's a 1 second. And if I was shooting somebody coming out of those doors, there'd be no problem like that. Okay, I can't zoom in, no rangefinder, but I don't really need a rangefinder or bullet drop. And that orange is looking pretty good. Okay. Let's try the low light one. That's it right there. You can see it glowing. Oh, wow. I can't, if it was bright, I can't see the crosshair. But at night, it would illuminate dark areas. So now I have to really think about it. I'm doing okay. I think it's not as bright as it had been in the past. In the past, it became really unmanageable. Okay. Okay, now we're trying to find the next one on my list. Not the EE, not the Gamma Plus. This one. Yeah, that crosshair, this is why I haven't been, or I have been using this one a lot. And it zooms in quick enough, but that crosshair disappears. It's sometimes hard for me to see that crosshair when I'm trying to aim at a... Yeah, that crosshair, like right there, I was having a hard time locating the crosshair. I know where it is, and it's in the center. Um, because that's a hex pattern, if you could just intersect where all the hex spines would intersect, that's where the center of the crosshair is. So you can kind of take that as an aiming point, but I don't think I like it. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, why am my mouse wheel messing around with the sights affected my movement? Okay, so we're not going to take that one. I don't think I'm going to take this one, even though that's my default go-to. I'm going to put the low light one on, and if I find that it's a problem, I'll switch it out with that one. And I don't think I've got enough ammo. I don't have any ammo. Okay, let me bring on Nimue, my suit AI, because I have questions for her. Bear with me. Hello, Nimue.
Hello, Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything. How can I assist you today on your Star Citizen journey? Ready to dive back into the verse?
Absolutely. I have a question about where on New Babbage, where can I find Gallant ammunition?
At New Babbage, you can find Gallant rifle batteries at the Kelto and Aspire Grand. They stock the 45 capacity batteries for around 724 AUEC, Lieutenant Commander. Need me to confirm stock or guide you to the shop? Ready to get back to the ASD facility?
Can you confirm stock? That would be wonderful.
Happy to help, Lieutenant Commander. Checking stock at Kelto and Aspire Grand, New Babbage, the Gallant Rifle Battery 45 capacity is typically available for about 341 to 724 AUEC, based on recent in-game data. I'd recommend hitting the Kelto counter in the Commons near the Trade District to confirm they've got it in stock. Want me to guide you to the exact spot, or keep an eye on the Juret dossier mission while you check? Safe travels, sir.
Would you recommend the Commons or the Aspire Grand?
For Gallant rifle batteries at New Babbage, I'd recommend the Aspire Grand, Lieutenant Commander. The Kelto shop there, near the Trade District, usually has a reliable stock of the 45 capacity batteries for around 341 to 724 AUEC. The Commons is more crowded and focused on general goods, so Aspire Grand's your best bet for specific ammo like this. Want me to guide you to Kelto's exact counter, or keep monitoring the Jurek dossier mission? Your call, sir.
You just hang out in the background. I'll call on you when I need you.
Got it, Lieutenant Commander. I'll hang out in the background and jump in when you need me. Good luck at Aspire Grand grabbing those Gallant batteries. Ready for your call, sir.
Okay, here's the score. Since we confirmed that Dr. Yored's been to the facility recently, we need to see if you can learn why. I've pinpointed the...
I was alt-tabbing so that I could move my camera because I was covering over the heads-up display.
Sounds like a smart move, Lieutenant Commander. Alt-tabbing to adjust your camera and clear the heads-up display is solid for streaming. You good now? Or need me to check anything while you're at Aspire Grand hunting those Gallant batteries? I'm here when you need me, sir.
Nimue, you do not have to respond to everything I say. Remember, half of the stuff I say is I'm talking to my community. So just wait for me to maybe bring up your name before you reply.
Understood, Lieutenant Commander. I'll wait for your cue before responding. Just say my name when you need me. Happy streaming.
Nearing next stop. Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Clock stop. Creative innovation meets innovative creativity. Tired of travel? Why not rest in the Nest's newly renovated accommodations? Located downtown in the luxurious Sci-Fi land.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Quantum drive is now off. Shields online. Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. All systems offline.
All right, Nimue, I am at the ASD Onyx facility, and I am making my way down to the research wing. When I get there, I might need some guidance on which way to go. Nimue, did you hear me? Nimue, I am in the research, or I'm on the elevator down to the research area, I might need directions on where to go from here.
Understood, Lieutenant Commander. From the elevator in the research area at the ASD facility, head straight through the main corridor toward the central hub of the Onyx Labs. The research wing with the Jurat dossier files is usually marked by sealed data terminals to your left, past the abandoned med station. Watch for branching paths with flickering lights. Stick to the main path to avoid getting lost in the derelict sections. Need me to clarify any specific turns or hazards as you exit the elevator? Stay vigilant, sir.
Okay, the once
So
I
if
get
you're-
to, once I get to the research station, there is a disabled elevator that I have to climb down.
Got it, Lieutenant Commander. When you reach the research station and hit that disabled elevator, look for a maintenance shaft nearby, usually to the right, marked with yellow caution stripes. Climb down the shaft to access the lower level of the Onyx Labs, where the Jurat dossier files are stored. Watch for loose panels or debris while descending. Need specifics on what to expect at the bottom, or any other guidance, sir. Keep steady.
It looks like I'm on the Xenotech and Energy Lab.
Good. You're in the Xenotech and Energy Lab, Lieutenant Commander. From there, head toward the back of the lab where the data terminals are, usually along the west wall, near glowing equipment racks. The Jurat dossier files should be in one of those sealed terminals. Watch for any automated defenses or merc patrols in this section. Need me to pinpoint the terminal locations further, or check for hazards, sir? Stay sharp.
No, no, no. Seem to be worse tonight than they were last night.
So if tonight's worse, it might be due to increased mercenary activity or server lag impacting spawn rates in the Xenotech and Energy Lab. Want me to check for any known server issues, or suggest some tactics for dealing with the heavier opposition, Lieutenant Commander? Just say my name when you're ready for me to jump in. Keep holding the line, sir.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Careful, doors are now closing. Nearing next stop.
My plan is to go back to the rifle. The energy rifle, that is. Not worry about stealth. Because apparently they came after me immediately when I got out of the elevator.
For the latest updates on just another day then and gate plans, please use one of the convenient
So
terminals.
if my heavy armor is causing me not to be stealthful or what have you, then I don't need to worry about I won't need to worry about a silencer on my rifle.
Hello, and welcome to New Babbage, capital city of Microtech, where creative innovation.
And if I'm not worried about a silencer on my laser rifle, then I'm going to bring the energy rifle because it's my new favorite rifle anyway. And not going to bring a sniper rifle. But because my FPS after death, before death it was no problem, but after death, when I respawned, the FPS kind of tanked. So what I'm going to do is switch servers. But before I do that, let's go ahead and claim this, or at least get the claim started.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Because what I was thinking about doing was flying out there with a secondary ship and then land exactly where I was before, and then not have to restart it. But because the FPS kind of fell off the floor, I'm going to have to restart or switch to a different server. So I'm going to switch to Asia. I'm on Australia. I usually get when the Australian server starts to go down, because it starts off really good, but when it starts to go down, I switch over to the Asia server, and it seems to be, it refreshes my server back to a good value, usually. The glue looks like it's dry on these figures that I'm doing for a guy, so I might need to work on them a little bit, because I'd love to ship them out on Monday. I've got all of Sunday to work on them, so there's no pressure. All I have to do is put the ground texture on the base, put some grass on there, and then they're done. I've already got them sealed up, dull coated. Yeah. And there's not a whole lot of them. This was my final little lot, because there was a building as well. And I've already finished the building last week, actually. Okay, well, my Hornet is not going to be replenished.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
See, it's a wait. I could expedite it, but I don't need to do that. Now, I was thinking of taking the Carrack, right? If I take the Carrack and I set my respawn point to the medical bed, if I die inside the facility, I should regenerate in the Carrack.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the follow. Please visit us again.
If I try one more time, I'm going to try one more time tonight. If I fail, if I get killed or whatever, lost or captured or whatever happens to me, I will end the stream, and then tomorrow night when I stream, which might not be tomorrow night, might be the night after, but next time I stream, I'll start off with the Carrack and see if that and then I could stockpile a bunch of ammo and medical supplies and food and everything else that I need on the Carrack. And so if they kill me, I can just get out of bed, run to the locker, restart, restock, and then go back into the mission. But that's only if I fail after this mission, which I'm fully anticipating failing. This is my 4th attempt at this mission. There are just too many. I wouldn't say. I'm going to say there. I don't think there's too many mercenaries. I think there's a good number of mercenaries. I don't think it's over. Oh, I don't think there's like it's unbalanced. Actually, it might be unbalanced, but I don't think so. What I think is a problem is I don't know how to get to my objective. So what I'm going to try to do is use the Mobiglass map feature and see if it helps me at all. Now you should be able to see this on my NFD. That's right there on the dashboard.
Takeoff complete. Landing complete.
I did accept that mission, did I not? Yeah, I accepted. There, okay. Just took a second.
Landing gear raised.
Okay, use
There
the
it is.
sworn. Since we confirmed that Dr. Yored's been to the facility recently, we need to see if you can learn why. I've pinpointed the last files he accessed. Go there and see if you can find out what's going on.
Okay.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, come on. Super sensitive.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Yep, so taking a medical bed and lots of resupplies might be the play here. For the, if I can't get past the guards. Luckily, the guards are kind of stupid. And they look right at me and they don't shoot because I guess they don't know if I'm a bad guy or not.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, 20, let go. Let's let this slow down on its own. $500, 400.
Shields online. Landing gear deployed.
Because this hangar, it looks like it says it's a large hangar, so my Carrack should be able to fit inside of it. And if my Carrack can fit inside, then I can start respawning in my Carrack. But that'll have to be the next time we play.
Landing complete. All systems offline.
Okay, we're going in with a Microtech rifle. Not a low light scope. Only 3 grenades. I got a medical gun with refill. Some med pens. $2,400 extra ammo. Which is ridiculous. That's okay. I think I can do this. I hope I can do this. Okay, this lobby area is an armistice zone. It forces you to put your weapon away. We've already done the engineering half. Now we're going to go to the research laboratory. And the research laboratory is guns free. I'm totally not expecting anybody up here. The elevator here is broken. Okay, I've gotten this far before. That's not a problem. I slipped and took damage. Look at that. And I walked right outside this elevator and I just got jumped. Now you can see the waypoint says go that way. Okay. I knew it. Takes a second to get my vision back after a mobi-glass. I knew I shouldn't have looked at my mobi-glass. Come on, cool off. Whoa, my health is low. See, this is the guys that jumped me. They must have been on patrol or something. See, this is the problem I was having. I couldn't even move. Basically, just constantly being attacked. Which I'm okay with. I'm really okay with it, as long as it's not too hard to find the files. I even have a waypoint telling me where to go. I need to find a room that I can like hide in, and then check my movie glass. I hear voices. They're right on the other side of this door. I know they can probably see me through this glass. What? That's what happened to me. Grenades. Okay, well. Like I said, if I get killed again.
Suppressive fire!
Oh, suppress this. We're going to try this again tomorrow, but I'm going to bring my Carrick. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to log out. What time is it? 3 o'clock? 3 in the morning?
Laying down cover!
I'm going to work on figures. No. Maybe I'll play some Skyrim. I don't know. Look at my channel in about 15 minutes. I might be playing some Skyrim. I might actually be playing some Xenonauts now that I think about it. Because Xenonauts actually had a few updates, and it updated to a certain point where I can't even use my old saved games. But now that they're on the 5th milestone, it should be the completed game. I played like the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd milestones. I got to portions that said you can't go any further because of the game's not complete. And they said it will be complete when it reaches the 5th milestone. Yeah, I think I will. I don't know if I want to live stream it or if I want to record it and then edit out all my ums. I can actually do both. I can record it and live stream it, and then take the recordings and upload those later. And when I do that, then I just delete the live stream. I think I might do that. All right, yeah. Give me about 15 minutes to make sure everything's updated and on par with everything. And then come on back. Look for something called Xenonauts, spelled with an X. Actually, it's Xenonauts 2, actually. And yeah, all right. So I'll see you in a few moments.